Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for watching another video. So today we're going to continue our discussion on important things to consider if you're going to be doing CCW. And as many of you know from my last video, it was time for me to renew my permit, and I took the class from this gentleman right here, Frank the Tank Oberg, working out of Battlefield, Las Vegas. I'll leave that information in the description below. But what we're going to talk about today is the importance of knowing what to say and do after you've defended yourself. Now, to me, knowing what to say on the 911 call and knowing what to say to police when they arrive is critically important if you have to defend yourself with your firearm. It should be part of your practice and your training so that if that situation ever occurs, you know exactly what to say. Alright, from this point moving forward, all of this information is from the course and it's not meant to be legal advice, but still I think is good advice. Alright, the first thing I want to talk about, and really it's the overarching theme of this video, is you want to give out the least amount of information on the 911 call and to the police when they first get there. You want to keep the chatter to a minimum. And the main reason you want to do this is your brain is going to be scrambled. It's not that you're trying to be uncooperative. It's just that your adrenaline is going to be running. There's going to be all kind of things happening all around you. Police are going to be coming at you, asking you questions. And the best thing you can do is just to clam up and not say anything, because anything that you say is probably not going to be accurate. Like, for example, in the class, he spoke of a gentleman that said, he's talking to the police after he defended himself and said, I think I shot like 4 times. It came up, he emptied the whole magazine. Now, in court, the prosecutor can make it look like that he's lying. So don't say anything. Now, if this makes you feel a little bit weird and uncomfortable, and maybe it's going to seem like you're being uncooperative to the police, just consider this. That if a police officer is involved in a situation where they have to defend themselves with their firearm or somebody else, they don't get interviewed right afterwards. They get some time off, maybe like a week or 2 weeks, to let their brain settle down, calm down, to recollect the accurate story. Maybe they talk to an attorney or whoever else it is they got to talk to. But the point is, they get that time off, and you should too. Alright, so what are the proper things that you should say to 911 and the police when they first arrive on scene? Again, these are just examples from the course. The first thing you do is you get on the phone with 911. You say, hey, my name is so-and-so. I've been attacked. Please send the police so I can make a police report and an ambulance to this address. Click, hang up the phone. 911 operators are trained to keep you on the line. Just hang it up. Best case scenario, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, this person just hanged up. Maybe they get there faster. But the point is, you end it right there. So that's all that's on the recording. You don't want anything else on that recording except for something like that. All right, next, the police arrive on scene. You do exactly what they say. You dump that firearm away from you. You get down on the ground. You do exactly what they say. And then they're going to want to ask you questions. All you got to say is, you got my 100% cooperation. Please let me speak to my attorney. And if they keep pounding at you, you just keep saying the same thing. I want to speak to my attorney. You have my 100% cooperation. Please let me speak to my attorney. That's all you have to say. Now, if you look at those two interactions between the 911 call and the police trying to interview you, basically you've said, hey, 911, I've been attacked. Please send the police so I can make a police report, and please send an ambulance because of the person that's hurt. So far, you're the good guy. It's a positive experience on the 911 call. And on the police side, zero information. You want to let your lawyers figure out where everything else lies. You don't want to give the prosecution any ammunition to use against you. Well, alright guys, there it is. I know it sounds like an easy thing, but it deserves to be in your practice. It deserves to be in your training. And the way I internally think about it is, I try to keep the information that I give neutral, kind of close to zero, as least amount as possible, so that I can give my attorney the best shot at helping me. Let that trained professional figure out the best way to make sure that I don't end up in jail. Guys, thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.